Welcome back to the Losheim Gap, turn 11 of 15 or 0800 hours 17th of December 1944. In the north we scramble for position with our units to try and get some firepower to bear on Monschau. And meanwhile, to the southeast of Monschau, the 326th Volksgrenadiers and a regiment of the 12th SS Panzer Division fight their way towards Monschau through dogged American resistance. And at this stage there may be questions that they will get to Monschau in time. The Amy defenders are being ground down by artillery, but are still managing to slow down the advance. We still have some strong cards to play, and no doubt we will clear the road, but will we clear the bridge heading towards Monschau? That will be the big question going forward. Meanwhile, in the south of the map, our fortunes are looking a little brighter, with our reconnaissance unit breaking in potentially behind the American lines and trapping this defender against the steel bridge. So see how this attack goes. Only 2 vehicles, so they're pretty light on. So it looks like we'll be able to break across this steel bridge in this turn. Now Panzers storm across the bridge, and there's little, it seems, the American units can do about it. Soon the 1st SS establishes a firm grip of the region just to the southwest of Elsenborn, so it appears it's just a matter of time now till we take that victory location. And the defenders east of Elsenborn have copped a fair battering, so I don't think they will be in much shape to offer us a great deal of resistance. So it'll be interesting to see if there are any American reserves and if the weather may improve, allowing the Air Force to intervene. So turn 11 was significant in the south, but now we move on to turn 12 of 15, which is 1000 hours. Soft conditions, visibility 2 kilometres. The victory conditions are somewhat unchanged. At this stage, with Elsenborn almost in the bag, looks like we can consider a draw our worst outcome. Greetings as we return to turn 13 of 15. Yes, the more observant of you would have noticed that where did turn 12 go? Well, that's a question I would like to know as well. Unfortunately, technical issues have meant that turn 12 wasn't recorded. But as you can see up here in the north of the map, we managed to push aside the American unit guarding the bridge on the way to Monschau. So that would only be now a matter of time, given we have 3 turns to reduce a single greyhound. That would seem to be quite a straightforward task at this stage. But we had a good advance up the road, and it looks like one more attack should get rid of this guy, and then the route will be clear to reduce that greyhound. Quite straightforward. In the south, of course, Elsenborn now is surrounded by our 12th SS and supporting units. The inhabitants of Elsenborn are all disrupted, so as well as being isolated, so that once again is pretty much a done deal. And if we look at the victory conditions, you'll see we're at 455. 500 for Elsenborn and 250, so another 750 on top of that would take us well past the major victory conditions. So it would look like at this stage, with not a lot of difficulty, we should be able to achieve a total victory. So rather than go through the death throes of this scenario, I've decided to end the series here. So if you'd like to take on the northern flank in Bulge 44, I think the recommendation would be 1. Deny the AMEs their supporting artillery. 2. Identify important road hexes which the AMEs have zones of control over and fight to control those zones of control. 3. Keep your roads open so that the SS units can get through the traffic. Traffic jams, major part of the Ardennes offensive, and how you manage them will lead to victory or loss, I would suggest. But the Bulge 44 was certainly an extremely bitter battle. Many other interesting battles to be played in this series. The defence of St. Vith was particularly bitter and brutal. It was a brutal campaign following on from the Hurtican Forest battle, which was another brutal exchange between these forces. But a lot to like about the Ardennes 44 battle, as far as the shape of it, how it works and how it plays. So I hope you have enjoyed this presentation on the Bulge 44, and I hope you enjoy your gaming, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.